Hello guys, I'm Dr. Ben Quist.
And I'm fitness expert Jeremiah Kruger.
And we're going to talk today about lat mobs. And we have a very special episode where Jeremiah is going to attempt to show you as many effective lat stretches as he possibly can in the next 3 minutes.
I want to preface the fact that there's so many right ways to do things. This is just many ways you might find a certain stretch that resonates with you, that's easy to do with you based off your equipment. You're at the gym, you're at home. There's a whole lot of different ways to stretch out your lats. Here's just a few of them.
All right, your 3 minutes starts now.
I kind of like that went off. All right, here's 3 minutes worth of lat stretches. We're showing this in a home gym because you really can do these stretches anywhere that you have any of this equipment. I'm gonna be using a band, I'm gonna be using a yoga strap, I'm gonna be using my own body. So here's number one. Exercise number one, or stretch number one. We're gonna grab the band and get some resistance right off the get-go. I'm gonna take a stagger and I'm gonna reach backward behind my head, push straight up as high as I can, and then pull those elbows back down. I'm gonna try to resist a rib flare. So I'm gonna bring my pelvis backward, pushing straight up. If I'm not getting enough resistance, I'll grab it even farther back. And what I would suggest for those of you who have a little bit more muscle mass, you might even double up that band, that way you can get some more resistance. Staggered stance, push straight up, hold for 1 or 2 seconds, and then bring that back down. You can do repetitions. If I were to do reps, I might do 10 to 15. If I'm gonna do a hold, I'm gonna find that big stretch, and I'll stay there anywhere from 20 up to 45 seconds. All right, there's exercise number one. Number two, we're gonna take a yoga strap, and I'm actually gonna put my whole wrist in it, wear it like a bracelet, that way grip strength isn't a limiting factor. And I'm gonna lunge down to the side. For me, I feel a good lat stretch there, but for you, you might not, so you might turn and face it. And I'm gonna try to tuck my pelvis in. I'm gonna do bad spinal posture to lengthen that lat a little bit more and get a much more increasing stretch in that lat. Next one I'm gonna do is actually 2 with my body weight. I'm gonna grab my hand, I'm gonna bend sideways and lean sideways. For me, this is a really good stretch just because I can add a whole lot of resistance with my left hand yanking my hand sideways. Try to keep your foot planted on the ground. Keep that pelvis in a stationary position, almost pushing your pelvis away from you. Really big stretch for me. I might pull a few times into that stretch, lengthening, or again, I might hold that stretch. Here's another one. The prerequisite to this is good hinging mechanics. So I would tilt that pelvis forward. You have to have a little bit of flexibility beforehand. I'm gonna grab my foot and then I'm just gonna lunge the other way. Like I wanna try to, this is my favorite stretch from my lat because I feel nothing more. I'm gonna dig my hand into the floor there and then I'm gonna lean the other way like I'm trying to pull my shoulder right out of its socket. That is the most intense lat stretch I've ever done. That one is amazing. I'm running out of ideas. Shoulder extension. Anything that gets you into shoulder flexion is a good stretch. Another one simple, you can add in your triceps, bending my arm as much as I can. Oh, my bicep's cramping. Bending your arm as much as you can, grab that elbow, and then lean into that stretch. It's a really good one for lat and tricep. Let's say that you have a bench or a chair. You might even use something on the floor. So I'm gonna drop down into child's pose, elbows down like I'm about to pray. Then I'm gonna drop my face in between my elbows and bring my thumbs back to my shoulders. Another really good lat stretch. Don't ever neglect that downward dog. There's a whole lot of value in that one. This pose is called dolphin pose. Very similar idea where I shove my butt backwards. Really, really good lat stretch. All right, another one. You can place your elbow up against a doorway or a bar of some kind, and you lean into it, pushing your elbow behind your head. Big lat stretch there as well. All right, and the last one, you could just do a dead hang there in position. Another really good lat stretch. Whew, okay, well, I hope I did good in your eyes here.
You gotta be tired after that.
I'm a little bit.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate when you subscribe. And then also, we've gotten a few comments on videos you'd like to see, but we'd really like to hear what you guys want to see. So comment below, let us know.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.